Howdy everybody, ArgonMatrix here, welcome to episode 34 of our Pokémon LeafGreen Nuzlocke. We're starting out here in Pallet Town for the first time in forever, it feels like. Oh man. Yeah, we're starting out here because last time, in case you missed it, we went ahead and defeated both Koga and Sabrina at their respective gyms. And that allowed us access to use Surf outside of battle, which is a very important thing because there are a lot of places that we can actually use Surf throughout Kanto to access various different things and items and move tutors and all that sort of stuff. And I don't exactly remember all of them, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take kind of a grand tour of the Kanto region, starting in our very hometown here, and just working my way around the region to see what I can find in case, like, I miss anything or don't think of anything just off the top of my head. And I'm just going to kind of cut around to the various things that I find. I have a few in mind that I want to definitely hit a few spots. But otherwise, yeah, I'm actually just going to, just because we're here, let's talk to our mom. We haven't seen her in God knows how long. Argon, you should take a quick rest. That was sudden? I just rested at the Pokemon Center. Come on. You and your Pokemon are looking great. Take care now. Man, don't want to catch up or anything. She's just pushing me out. Oh man, the doldrums of young adulthood, I suppose. Now I could surf here actually, but this is the kind of path we're supposed to take. In a way, you can either head south from here or south from Fuchsia City in order to access the next location that we need to go to, which is Cinnabar Island and the Seafoam Islands down there. But we're not going to worry about that for right now. I'm gonna, like I said, take a tour. And yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead and hop on my bike here. Make sure I want to make sure I have it registered actually, because I think I might still have no, I have the bike on. Okay, and let's take a look-see. All right, so here in Viridian City, actually, oh, I guess I could have done this when I got cut too, by the looks of it. But we have Surf now, so might as well make use of that, right? There is this guy here, man. I could have done this way back when I got cut. I totally didn't even know that. Oh well, let's talk to him.
I must have dozed off in the sun. I had this weird dream about a drowsy eating my dream. And I learned how to eat
Wow, I wish my dreams had that power. Sometimes I'd like fly in my dream, that would be neat. Let me teach you two Pokemon. Alright, so we can teach Dream Eater, which is what I was talking about. And we can teach it either to Kirby or to Kevin CV, which is kind of interesting. I don't think Kevin will be able to make the most use of it, not as much as Kirby anyway, because Kirby has Hypnosis right on him. And Dream Eater only works on a sleeping foe. So yeah, let's take a look at this. 100 power, so it actually is a little bit more powerful than Psychic as well. Absorb half the damage it inflicted on a sleeping foe to restore HP. So let's go ahead and get rid of Psych Up for that one. People in the comments of the last video are mostly saying to go for Dream Eater over Calm Minds, but I mean, they both have their benefits, obviously. I just think in this sort of playthrough, Dream Eater is going to be a little bit more useful. Anyway, Repel's effect wore off, and I'm going to keep on my grand tour here. Let's go. Alright, so we are now out here on Route 24, just north of Cerulean City. And it looks like there's an actual area to use Surf right here. Let me make sure that there's a Repel up, because I don't want to waste too much time with this, yeah. Now, I don't know, I know what's normally down here, and like, we'll have to come down here later for things way later on, but yeah, right now this guy's blocking the entrance to this cave. This is the Cerulean Cave. Horribly strong Pokemon live inside there. It takes a very special trainer to be allowed inside there. You'd have to be strong enough to beat the Pokemon League champion for starters, and you would have to have made a great achievement. Well, I guess we'll just have to reconsider that. But there is also a girl over here, and I don't know. Oh, she's a trainer. I did not realize that. I thought she was gonna like give me an item or a move tutor or something. I did not think she would be a trainer, but alright, last Chrissy. What do you got? You got a Paris, level 31. This is so random, but okay. That's fine by me, I guess. Psychic. No need to switch, we're strong enough to deal with this. That's one thing too, is I thought the level limit increased to 50, but that's not until after we beat Blaine at the Cinnabar gym. Right now it's only 47, so not a ton of leeway to work with, but and it could actually end up being a bit of a problem because there's just so many trainers between here and Cinnabar. But I think we'll be fine. We always have been. We very rarely skirt up against the level limit. Oh man, if I don't kill with this Psychic, then this Parasect could actually do a little number on me with Leech Life. Oh, never mind. Sorry, you're just not quite up to Grandosco status yet. Little last Chrissy. After all I did to catch them. After all I did to find you, that was very underwhelming, I gotta say. There might not be any more mushrooms here. I think I got them all. Lies. I'm gonna start picking mushrooms. Hold on, I'm checking for little mushrooms. Nothing left. Repel's effect wore off. Well, that's that, I guess. I'm gonna keep on keeping on here. There's an item here that I missed. And, oh man, I think I remember in Polo actually way earlier in the series left a comment saying that I should have gotten that when I what was it, when I fought that trainer and he like walked down to meet me because he left a gap in that bush there. Now I'm gonna have to go in, I'm gonna have to teach someone cut, and then I'm gonna have to get rid of cut. Oh man, this is just a whole big endeavor. Oh well, Zamori, you're the only one that can really do this, unfortunately. So let's get rid of Dig again. His brain must hurt so much from just forgetting and relearning the same moves over and over. There you go, that's cut. This item had better be worth it, I swear to God. If this is just... I don't even know. What could it be that would make this really worth it? I'm gonna be underwhelmed no matter what it is. TM43, Secret Power. Well, I mean, at least it's a TM, you know. Probably not what I'm ever gonna use, but it is what it is. Alright, I'm here on Route 12 south of Lavender Town, and just scouring this route, because there is a lot of water here. The only thing I've found so far is this item here, TM48 Skill Swap. That makes you change abilities, I believe, with the target Pokemon, so very niche sort of move, but it is what it is, you know? Alright, I'm now in Celadon. Man, all this cutting around is getting me crazy. There's a little bit of water here to surf on. You can surf right across to this dude and see what he has to offer. At least he's not a trainer this time. Hello there. I've seen you about, but I never had a chance to chat. It must be good luck that brought us together finally. He's my biggest fan. I'd like to celebrate by teaching you the move Soft Boiled. That's a really good move. Can anyone actually learn it? No one can learn it. That would have been so cool, though. Who can even learn Soft Boiled? I know normally it's like only Chansey and Blissey and stuff like that. Aw, man. Because Soft Boiled is basically the same thing as Recover, so it just restores up to half of your maximum HP. Man, I'll have to keep that in mind. I have no idea who can even learn that, but if someone on my PC can, then I would definitely be interested in that. At any rate, I'm going to keep on looking around here. So I'm here in the Safari Zone. I remember there being a few different areas to surf. This is pretty much like right outside the front door. It's a nugget. This might actually be just like a quicker access to various different areas of the Safari Zone, this little body of water. This might be the only part I can surf at. I'm going to keep running around here in the Safari Zone and see if I can find anything else, though. Oh, there's actually an item here. Maybe, have I not been here yet? It's a Max Revive. That's exceptionally useful in a Nuzlocke. What does this say? Zone Exploration Campaign. Search for the secret. Yeah, okay, we did that. We conquered that already. How about this? All T's, man. Oh, that's the lovely body of water right there. Gonna go ahead and use a Repel, totally defeating the purpose of the Safari Zone, as it was intended anyway. I mean, I can surf across here. Quicker access to the other side, I guess. Oh, found an item here, just wandering around. Max Potion, okay. Fair enough. This is like, kind of past where the secret house was. Huh. Right up here on Route 10, which is just a little bit north of Rock Tunnel. I think this is going to be the last spot that I need to check. I thought there were actually a lot more spots than this, but it turns out, I guess, a lot of the surfing areas just don't lead anywhere. There are a lot of bodies of water that I found to surf on, but not many of them really panned out. This does bring us down to the power plant area here, I believe. And I don't think I really want to go through the power plant yet. First off, I believe this guy will fight us. Huh, you came all the way here? Maybe you're a Pokemaniac too. Want to see my collection? Sure, lay it on me, buddy. I put Antiford out front just because it's the power plant, so I assume this guy might have some electric types. Rhyhorn, I mean, I can still deal with that. A level 29? Man, you can only get here after you beat Koga, though, and Koga had like level 43s. What is this? What is the level curve all about here? Whatever, man. You be you. You be 08. And what do you got left? A Lickitung. Well, that's unique anyway. Gotta love these Pokemaniacs for that. They don't just have your garden variety Zubats and Rattatas and all that shit. We got some actual interesting Pokemon to look at. And some decent experience from them, too. I'm not angry. Except, well, your tone would beg otherwise, mister. I have more rare Pokemon at home. Oh, jeez. Alright, power plant. Yeah, so if you head through all the way through the power plant here, I think I'm just gonna step in so that I can get an encounter here. And then I'm just gonna hop on out, because there are wild Pokemon in here. This is some interesting music, by the way. Whatever. But there is something at the end of this. It is an encounter of sorts. It is a legendary Pokemon, I believe. I don't know if he's here right now. That's a Pikachu. That's kind of fun. Alright. How can I weaken this Pikachu? I'm just gonna... I feel like even like Leech Life will do a decent amount to it, because it's just 20 levels lower. And Leech Life is still putting in some work, so... Let's go ahead and do that, and then I'm just going to start throwing probably Ultra Balls at this thing to try and catch it. Yeah, there is a legendary Pokemon at the end of this, so normally I would be all down for that, to like try and go in, and since it's a static encounter, it does count as an encounter that I can catch for my potential team, anyway. There we go, that's Pikachu, anyway. But it's level 50, if I remember right, which is just a little out of my ballpark right now, so I think I'll come back for that. When several of these Pokemon gather, their electricity can build and cause lightning storms. Whoa. Hardcore, man. You've nicknamed Pikachu? Hell yeah. Who wants to be nicknamed after the mascot? Or who should I nickname the mascot of Pokemon after? Let's go find out. Alright, this is one of the earliest ones that I have in my little notepad here. It's Mr. T, courtesy of the Green Lightning MRT. He wanted an electric type Pokemon, preferably. It didn't have to be electric type, but he wanted me to hold out for an electric type, maybe. Which is fitting because of his name, the Green Lightning, you know. So we got Mr. T, the Pikachu here, which is, well, it is what it is, I guess. That's a name for a Pikachu, that's for sure. I pity the fool who battled a Pikachu. Whatever, man. Thanks, Green Lightning. I know you've been leaving comments and stuff, enjoying the series, hopefully, anyway. Here's to you. Mr. T. Oh god, that's hilarious. Yeah, so I'm gonna step out of the power plant now, and yeah, I'm gonna actually fly back to Fuchsia so that I can get rid of Cut. And well, actually, I think I'm gonna do this all a little bit off screen because I have to go back to Celadon to buy a Dig TM, and I have to get rid of Cut. So it's a whole big process. So I will cut, haha, and meet you after that. Okay, we're back. I'm just gonna take a quick pit stop at the PC here in order to check out our newest catch, Pikachu, which is kind of, I don't know, I was expecting like a Magnemite or something. A Pikachu is kind of just fun. I don't know. Lax nature, static, Thunder Wave, Quick Attack, Double Team, Slam. I mean, Pikachu is a phenomenal Pokemon, so if it comes around to that, I would not be opposed to putting Pikachu on the team at some point. But for now, I'm content to rock out with the Pokemon that I have. And I think that's it for our little, or rather big tour, actually, of Kanto. We're up past 30 minutes in my recording now. I have no idea what time that's going to translate to in the actual recording, right in the actual, like, video, once it's fully edited and everything. So I'm just going to keep going for a little bit, because I feel like we've got some time. And like I said, we do have to head south of Pallet Town. Alternatively, you can head south of Fuchsia, but I feel like this is probably the better option. I'll guess the Cinnabar faster. I don't have a whole lot to do at Seafoam Islands beyond an encounter. Here's our Route 21 encounter, speaking of. That's Tangela. Does Spore work on... I feel like that's... Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the only thing they introduced in 6th generation is that powder-type moves like Spore and Sleep Powder and stuff don't work on grass types. So that works just fine. Tangela is a very interesting Pokemon, I guess. It doesn't evolve in this generation, which is kind of stinky, but... I mean, we can make do if it comes around to that. It would be kind of like a Porygon situation, you know, just the Pokemon you don't see used too often in this game, just mainly for the fact that it does not evolve. Alright, I can probably weaken this thing a little bit here. Let's see, just going for like Giga Drain or something should be fine. And I'm right up close to Pallet Town, so I can just go to my mom to heal up. There we go. It does have some pretty low special defense, this guy, so that's the big thing about Tangela and his future evolution, Tangrowth, is that they have monstrous defense, but not the best special defense. I can just sit there and take physical hits all day, but hit them with a flamethrower and they're pretty much gone. That's Tangela, though. Got him. Let's see what we got here. The Vine Pokemon. Oh, man. That's a meme waiting to happen. The whole body is swathed with wide vines that are similar to seaweed. The vines sway as it walks. Interesting. I guess it makes sense it was caught by the sea. Anyway, let me check out my notepad, and I'll be right on back. Alright, we got a fella by the name of C4 Scopes, who would like a Pokemon named Kirito, which I assume is after the Sword Art Online anime, which is really, really good. I recommended watching it if you haven't yet. But there you go. So it doesn't quite fit a Tangela, in my opinion, but it is what it is. This one's for you, C4 Scopes. Thanks for watching. You're awesome, dude. Transfer to Bill's PC. Alright. So that's that. I'm going to go ahead and, like I said, go up to my mom just to heal up that 1 Giga Drain PP. I know it doesn't seem like all that much, but every little bit counts, especially with a move like Giga Drain that only has 5 PP, so... Mommy, I'm back! I know I just visited, but, I feel like we could have used more time to talk, so, alright, yeah. Well, thanks, bye! I suppose I could go ahead and talk to Professor Oak. I haven't talked to him in a while, either. You still hanging out here, Oak? Yeah, you still got that lonely little Bulbasaur sitting there. Oh, good to see you. How's your Pokedex coming along? Here, let me take a look. The amount of progress you made on your Pokedex is 112 Pokemon seen and 37 Pokemon owned. Professor Oak's rating? You're good. It's apparent that you're trying hard. I've given one of my aides an item finder. Be sure to collect it. That reminds me, in a previous video, actually, I was headed like up to Saffron or something, and I actually picked up. It was like the video before I took on Silphco. I did pick up that item finder from that aid that he's talking about, and I just forgot to edit it into the video. I just like cut past that part. So I'm sorry about that, but I did pick it up. I needed to see 30 Pokemon in order to do that. And I had at the time, I think it's seen like something like 32, or caught 32 or whatever. At any rate, let's go ahead and... you know what? I think this is a nice point to stop at. We got our encounters, we've done some touring. It might be a bit of a shorter video, I don't know. But you know what, short isn't always that bad. After the friggin' like hours long videos that we've had in the past, it'll be a nice breather probably, so... That's gonna be it for this one. Since I won't get very many opportunities to do this, I will go ahead and go up to my room and rest in my bed. Maybe play a little bit of Mario with a bucket on his head. Time to go, man. I'm just gonna rest in bed and call it a day. So thanks everyone for watching. Sorry we didn't make too much progress in here. We were just kind of tying up some loose ends. But next time we will progress down towards Cinnabar, and from then on to Seafoam Islands maybe. Maybe check out the gym. Who knows? We're nearing the end of the game, interestingly enough. Or the end of this first little part of the game, because we still have another whole thing that happens after the Pokemon League. But I'm getting way ahead of myself now. So thanks everyone for watching. This is ArgonMatrix signing out. Thank you and good night.